You need to get comfortable with getting rid of things. You need to be comfortable with letting go, because at some point in your life, you're going to have to let go of everything. You can't take anything with you when you leave here. And this is not all about being doom and glooming or having everything being such a grave topic. But when I moved to this place, I had to downsize with a lot of the furniture that I had, with some of the clothes that I had to get rid of. I packed up 8 bags of clothes and I got rid of them. This is everything that I have left. Everything that I have left, and I still have stuff in boxes, all kinds of different pants and suits and things in here, but I realized I didn't need all that stuff, but I didn't realize it until I was forced to let it go. And even when I let it go, I went through a little bit of grieving where I was like, oh my God, I hate that I had to get rid of that, or dang it, I should have kept that sweater. I wish I didn't have to get rid of that. But once you get rid of things, you realize you really don't need them. And when you realize that you really don't need them, you process life differently and you're able to let go. And I think that's why a lot of people snap and go off on folks, and they end the lives of their spouse or their children, because they have never sit and pondered, none of this stuff I can take with me. You can't even take a relationship with you. Even the most beautiful relationships that people experience, guess what? It's going to end one day. That may be like a morbid thing to admit or to say, but it's reality. We need to come to grips with letting things go, because if you can let something go, you're able to process the pain and move forward. But now, when it's time for me to let things go, it doesn't hurt as bad. So I had my son, he was getting ready to move into his place, and I had some furniture here that I managed to store up and put in storage. And I was like, oh no, I want to keep that. He was like, well, you're not even using it now. I said, you know what? Take it. Right, I'm not using it. At best, what you have in that box is a clutter coffin. It is a coffin where things go to die and you never touch it again. Y'all, be comfortable with letting things go, because when you're comfortable with letting things go, you show that your true peace and your contentment and your completeness is in God. Everything is complete in Him, because even if it's a relationship, you don't want to be with a man that's like, I can't live without you. I will die without you. I'm not saying you don't want nobody to be in love with you. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, in this day and time, when people they're not just falling in love, they're falling in obsessed, where they're dating for some time, and if one party decides to leave, they end the life of that party and they self and their children. People literally are walking around with nothing to lose because they don't have nothing real in the first place. They don't have the one true God. Be comfortable with letting things go. You're not taking nothing with you when you leave up out of here. The only thing you can take with you when you leave this earth is another soul. So focus on winning souls and focus on pleasing the Lord. Serving God with all your heart, soul, mind, and spirit, because that's what's going to count at the end of this thing.